Everyone, I want to talk about how anger is a big part of our lives. Anger, a lot of people get angry about stuff. A lot of people, are very sensitive. A lot of people, as a lot of stress in their life. They tend to get angry easily. But I say as Christians, we should not be angry. We should be full of peace in our lives and not be angry in the wrong way. We should be angry in the right way. We should be we should have anger with righteousness. In Ephesians 4:26 it says, "In your anger do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you're still angry." So you can be angry sometimes, but you can't let that turn into sin. You gotta be angry in the righteousness. You gotta be angry in the pure, basically. James 1:19. This is a famous verse. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger. We should be slow. We should be long suffering, basically, in a way. James 1:20, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. Human anger. Now there's a difference. Jesus got angry with the people turning his father's place into a market. Turning his father's house into a marketplace, sorry. Human anger and godly anger is two different things. There's a difference with that. That's a difference. Human anger is sinful anger. God anger is not sinful. It's righteous anger. And God does not desire that. God does not desire human anger. Ephesians 4:31. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Get rid of it. All the cursing, the anger. Calm down. Pray to God. Give it to God. Ephesians 4:32. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave you. Forgive people. Anger. After you're angry and you get it all out, forgive. Christ forgave you on the cross. That is more than enough. We are undeserving of that. So forgive others, reconcile. Proverb 19:11. Person's wisdom yields patience. It is one's glory to overlook an offense. We should be patient with offenses. We should be not taking offenses too much because God doesn't want us to be taking offenses. We should be taking it too seriously because we know that God will take vengeance. It talks about God's vengeance is His. That's His. Don't try to make it worse. Let God deal with it. He's the ultimate judge. Justice. Psalms 37:8, David talks about, refrain from anger and turn from wrath. Do not fret, it only leads to evil. Anger leads to evil. It leads to corruption. So that's why we should be peaceful and have the things of God. Proverbs 14:21. Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is quick tempered displays folly. That's why patience goes hand with suppressing, with overcoming anger. Patience is a big key in this. Is important. How people are always like angry at God, angry at this. We should calm down and think logically, not emotionally about things. We should think about logically about these things because once we think about them logically, it will soon come to us that we are wrong and we should ask God forgiveness and logically think about how we can have peace in our lives and how God can give us peace. That is the most important thing to overcome anger is having patience. Patience that is long suffering and does not have a bad attitude, have a corrupted, evil attitude, but a great attitude that is godly.